Great to have the voice of the Seahawks with us, as we do every week here on the fifth quarter. Steve Rabel. And Steve, you get to call all the action. You see the adjustments this team made from first half to second half. Even I, as just a layman sports fan, could see something was better in the second half.
Well, this team, the Seahawks, really do a great job and put a lot of that on Pete and his assistant coaches especially to see what's going on and to make those adjustments. Clint Hurd is up in the press box right next to us, which is a little unusual. Most coordinators are down on the field. But he really gets a good view of what isn't happening entirely on the field as opposed to just looking at his guys down on the field from the sidelines. So he can come down with a page full of notes. Okay, here's what we need to do. Shane Waldron, the offensive coordinator, he's down on the sidelines calling plays, so he's getting help from guys upstairs. The bottom line is they see the adjustments that they need to make, and they did a terrific job in adjusting. Second half, those tight ends got much more involved, and you just saw these little passes where, okay, if they're going to go man up on the outside guys, we're going to put the tight ends on the wing, and we're just going to have those guys run down the seam, and let's see if that linebacker can get out there and stop them. They couldn't, and so a couple of times there were 2 or 3 passes back to back to back to tight ends down the seam. Just some of the adjustments that the Seahawks made. Overall, I thought they played really well considering, A, you're still playing with those young tackles. B, you lost one of your starting guards before the game ever played today. So Andy Dickerson, the offensive line coach, really deserves a lot of credit for getting all these guys ready to go. And even Bradford got nicked up a little bit in the game, ended up coming back in. As Dave Wyman mentioned on the broadcast, offensive line is where those guys have to play together so much. You know, they're often described as the fingers on a hand. And when you get all these guys kind of coming in and going out and guys getting hurt, it really talks to the preparation for all those young men. And they did a great job, and their coaches did too.